Now, over the festive period, the news was dominated by devastating images of floodwater destroying villages and towns across the north of England. And I think sometimes it can be fair to say that you can watch what's happening and feel at a total loss as to what you can do and how to help. Well, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Group decided that they couldn't just sit and watch at home and vowed to help those in need over Christmas and New Year. And just during the month of December, they've helped over 10,000 people, given out over 4,000 Christmas cards with an army of 350 volunteers, some of whom come from Teesside and North Yorkshire. Wadood Daud has been working tirelessly over the past few weeks and is on the line to me now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
I'm very well indeed. So tell me about the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Group there. What do they do?
So Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Group is a national group. So we're based throughout UK. We make sure that our local youth is engaged in charitable work, in helping communities, helping also various different initiatives. We do blood drives. Last year alone, we donated over 6,000 pints of blood from our volunteers. We planted over 100,000 trees. We do homeless feeding sessions. We distribute over 30,000 food packs. We visit elderly and sick. We hold charity walks. And last year alone, we raised around £400,000 for British charities, and one of those charities was Royal British Legion, who we proudly support. So we do various different things throughout the year to help the local communities.
So you really get stuck in, don't you?
Well, we would like to.
I think you do. There's no doubting that.
Yeah, we do, and one of the reasons we do it. I mean, as a Muslim youth group, the service to humanity is a religious duty for every Muslim. So this helps us. This generally helps us realize why and what we should be doing. So if we see anyone who's suffering, then we should, come forward and help, and irrespective of their colour, creed, religion or race. And that's what we believe in.
See, most of us, we sit at home and, if we talk particularly about flooding, we look at the television and say, isn't that awful? But there's nothing I can do. Not really. But clearly, there is something we can all do.
Oh, there's definitely a lot we can do. I mean, we were working alongside British Army, a charity called Serve On, Rubicon, and various local councils. Our biggest supporter on the ground was a charity called Humanity First, which provided us with equipment such as boats, waders, gloves, life jackets. It's not rocket science. If water's coming, what do? You try and preserve your belongings. You try and save lives. You fill and distribute sandbags, which we did. We helped the British Army build flood defences. We distributed food parcels to those who couldn't get out of their houses anymore. We help people secure their properties. We help people move their belongings upstairs. If there was stuff that downstairs they didn't want to get ruined. We help local businesses, residents. After floods, we help them clean up. That's an easy job. Anyone can do it. We distributed, as you mentioned earlier, over 4,000 season greeting cards and chocolates to those who were affected by flood, because we didn't want them to feel, that the rest of the country is not feeling their pain, and we were there to show that support. And there were some elderly individuals who couldn't get out of their houses anymore, so we even did grocery shopping for them, and helped local churches, local community centres. There's a lot people can do. I'd encourage anyone who's listening that if you see someone suffering, then don't turn around and just walk away. Even if you can't do anything, just smile, because even Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has reported to have said that even smiling is an act of charity. So there's a lot people can do if they want to.
So what would you say is the average age then of a member of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Group?
So we range from the age of 15 all the way up to 40. Some of our members don't like being called old if they go over 40. But
did you say up to 40?
Up to the age of 40. So from 15 up to the age of 40, because we believe that that's the prime age for any member to come and do any physical work. So we engage anyone within that age.
So that's good to know then, isn't it? You're still young. You're still in your youth at the age of 39. Well, the numbers that you help, I mean, you've helped over 10,000 people. That is phenomenal work. So congratulations, and long may it continue.
Thank you very much. I mean, I'd like to mention that, the inspiration for this work comes from two different sources. Obviously, religion is one source, but we also have the worldwide head of our community, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, who resides in London. He's the worldwide head of Ahmadiyya Muslim community, and he has repeatedly over the course of many years, talked about establishing peace in the world, and also his main focus is to serve humanity, and he's encouraged every single follower of his to go out and help anyone who needs any help in any case. I mean, we don't need to wait for the floods to come out and help, because there's many other ways we can actually help people who are suffering in this moment in time.
Keep up the good work. Wadood Daud, who's the regional president for the North East group of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Group.